Hey everybody, this is Kelly Hans. This is Morning Talk Show here with another video. And my cravings is kicking my ass, literally. So, a lot of things going on. Today's my first day of the challenge, the 1UP challenge. So it's 7:24 now, and I'm on my way to the gym so I can do my workout. So I did rewards for 17 days. I said I'm gonna remake the list because half the stuff I want is gone. So when I get close to it, I'm gonna get it. I'm not even sure what it's gonna be yet, but I'm going to get it. Nothing much has been going on. Speaking of which, I started a new video, Teacup. I gave my review on that, and go ahead, watch it, like the video, subscribe to it, what have you. But my weekend was pretty good. We're off Friday. We're off tonight. Maybe I'm gonna see if I can convince her if I can go in and just sneak a peek, because that's what I kind of hate about this company now. Over break we would work because you would never know who would come in. That's what really helped a lot. This summer, I don't know what's gonna happen. Hopefully still be in business, but yeah, ain't that much going on as far as that. Does the 8-week challenge starts? I made an 8-week playlist, so I'm gonna start off that. Over the weekend, Donald Trump was at McDonald's serving fries, and while that was going on, I decided, because I had no idea Kamala Harris did another interview. So I decided to watch it. It was on Fox News, and it was with Brett, whatever that man's last name is. And I'm just wondering, for whoever votes for her, if they vote for her, because what can she do for this country? I'm sitting here, usually when you get someone she's wishy-washy, bad. She don't have no plan at all. I'm sitting here listening to the interview, and Brett, whatever his name is asking really good questions as far as immigration, what you gonna do, because Fox answers hard-hitting questions to everybody. She couldn't answer that one damn question. The only thing she really did lie about is she said she's not a big extension of Joe Biden. She is. She clearly is. Because I don't know who's on this country. I don't know where Joe Biden is. Joe Biden just disappeared. And she's trying to do that same thing with Joe Biden she is with Donald Trump. And it's not working. Granted, the man is old. But he has you running around in circles. You not confident in your answers, clearly. You don't talk about, you don't answer the question for one thing. Like the question for immigration. She kept going back to Donald Trump. Why she kept going back to Donald Trump, I don't know. But even with me, my thing is, okay, so if I was her, even though I'm not her, because I wouldn't do half the things she would do. Allegedly, that's included with Willie Brown. I wouldn't even step for now. That's fucking gross. But that's a side point. You have to have something. At least something. That's the point of presidency. You're showing your ass already, and it's not even, you're not even president yet. You keep going back to Donald Trump. My thing is, I've always been like this. My thing of it is to outdo the other person. No matter who it is, even if it's myself, my opponent, I want to outdo the other person. Like Hurricane Milton and Hurricane Helene. You literally embarrassed the entire Democratic Party, even the speaker, or whatever is his secretary, whatever the fuck he is this week, got up there and said you didn't have no money because you gave it all. No president all to immigration, migrants. I have never heard of a president, even vice president, do that. And we had some real bad presidents. But even they had enough common sense to be like, and this side don't care about your Democratic voters either. Because even in Florida, yes, they may have some majority, but maybe Republican, but you might have some Democratic voters there. And now I'm probably sure the way the Democratic voters look at this, they must switch, and I don't blame them. You're supposed to help them even if they oppose your other side. That's the whole point. Just because they vote for Trump don't mean anything. I mean, the things I've heard, like people smelling, bodies piled up. And you just, even, and what really pissed me off, what really, literally pissed me off about that interview was when Brett talked about immigration and 3 different women was offed by the immigrant. And she just had this blank stare. And it really started to piss me off because I'm just like, are you going to say something? Because I watched the interview and then I turned around and I watched other content creators. And we clearly both had the same face. Like, are you going to... And then eventually she did. She apologized. But then she kept going back to Trump. Trump is not in office. You're in office. Do something. Like, you're literally and figuratively, literally just sitting there. Letting this stuff deteriorate, basically. She reminds me of that chick. I don't know if y'all read this story. It's my favorite story. It's by Kurt Vonnegut. I can't pronounce his last name. It's called Harrison Benzinger. I think that's the name of it. It's a real short story. It's not that much. But it talks about how a woman is president of the United States and how she has it now. Is that everybody gets the same curriculum. They pass the same way, regardless if they're dumb or not. And everybody dresses the same. Everybody looks the same. Everybody is the same, basically. A man by the name of Harrison, he's basically trying to break the mold of it all. They have him weighed down in armor. They have him dressed up as a clown. All this stuff. And towards the end, he breaks free of all the armor. He wipes off the clown makeup. And he dances with the ballerina. And basically, the president grabbed a shotgun and shot them both. Basically deleted them both. My point is, that's what I'm looking at right now. Trump may be bad. Look to yourself. Both parties are full of shit, to be honest. That's why I'm kind of independent. But independent voters can't vote during the primaries, which sucks ass. But I said, okay, fine. But I'm gonna vote this year. It's not the fact that I'm quite sure half y'all not blind to this. To Hurricane Milton, the immigrants in Ohio, Chicago, Colorado, especially in Ohio, I have never heard of anything like this. I mean, I heard about the Haitian part. The Haitian part, I've heard about that. I heard about that. But I think that's part of their culture, which it really is. I mean, so and the way I look at it also, she thinks everything is a joke. Everything isn't a joke. You don't laugh 5 minutes after, that one was off. I mean, it's like looking at a mental patient running for president. I mean, like, besides, it's like, what, it look like, it's like looking at your grandpa going against your crazy ass aunt. Literally. I'm not talking about crazy like getting crazy. I'm talking about literally your mental. I'm not saying that she is mentally. I'm saying, if I told somebody, or even if the entire neighborhood I lived on said, hey, we saw these group of people take our animals and eat them. Like, do something. So, yeah. So, yeah, so the entire administration is a disaster. Y'all clearly don't have anything going for yourselves. So either she needs to do better or she's going down the drain. And at this point, baby, she's going down the drain bad. Because when I first saw her, I said, at least she got some type of sense. But I'm looking at her now, she ain't got no type of sense. When I look at her, I think of Margaret Thatcher. That's about what you think about that woman. She was the prime minister. If y'all know who she is, Margaret Thatcher is the prime minister of England. She was of it for at least 11 or 12 years. That one was hard as nails. She's the only woman against an entire group of men. And she stood she meant what she said what she meant. That's what I thought Kamala Harris is. She means what she says, and she says what she means. But clearly she does not. And I don't want my presidency like that. I don't want my president like that. We seen what George Bush did to Katrina. After Katrina, George Bush was out. You really truly think that after what everyone saw, because clearly everybody saw that this is normal, that they're gonna vote for you in a landslide? I don't know. And the way Donald Trump is allegedly being assassinated. What is going on? That makes me think y'all trying to hide something. And another thing is this about Kamala Harris. And they're going to stop talking about her. I've been talking about her for like 10, 15 minutes. Then I'm done. I was watching a movie because I was listening to Big Ward. And he had on about a woman. I've never heard of this before. Basically what it was, if the woman was talking like she was on Amari, but that's beside the point. This one was basically talking about how she went to jail over her disabled child. She has sickle cell anemia. I'm thinking it's because Harris didn't know what that meant. I mean, she claims she's half black. She should know how sickle cell anemia affects African Americans. She should know this if she claims that she's half black. Basically, the mother ended up in jail. The child had nobody to take care of. It's just her and the mom. I think the aunt came down from out of state to help, her while she was in prison. But even I'm thinking, are you really this dense? Some children have disabilities that they can't help. I think the reason why she doesn't, it was also another thing with absent students. What you gonna do? You gonna risk? Because there's some parents there's some kids that skip out on school. What are you gonna do about that? Not every parent knows where their kid is. If I had a child, I could send him to school right now. Go to school. He could skip school and not come in. So that means I get arrested because my son didn't go to school. That's just dumb. But either way, the woman got set free. I believe the ending of it is she had to lawyer up. And um, that's pretty much all I remember from it. I'm going to have to rewatch it again, but baby, this election season is going to be. Because on both sides, I'm like, it's Hillary Clinton and Trump all over again. On both sides, it's like, this is the best we get. Literally, this is the best we get. So anyway. Anyway. So, what else is there? The other thing is, I'm gonna do Tubi. Since I'm gonna do these every day, either morning or evening. It's either gonna be morning chat, morning talk show, or evening chronicles, so I can build up those playlists. I'm gonna start doing Tubi movies because Tubi starting to get good. Like I watched one movie and I'm gonna put up the review on it on Wednesday. But I don't know what I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna call it I call it something. But I said every Wednesday for 8 weeks I'm just gonna do. Cause I said I was gonna do the 90-day thing, but I'm already too late on that. So I said, you know what? Instead, I'm just gonna do this 8-week thing. It's easier, and by the time the 8 weeks is done, it'll be like the 15th or 16th of December. So I'll be right off the rails. I'll be out of I'll be out of school by then. I'll probably still be working at my night job, which I'm pretty much gonna do continuously, even over break. But yeah. So anyway, what else do I have? That's pretty much it. I pay attention to these celebrity news. Well, one I did because I'm just like, I have never heard anybody getting offended, and I mean offended, over a picture. So, Cynthia Erivo in VO, that chick that did Harriet, which I don't like her too much anyway. So, she is doing Wicked. And, you know, the Broadway play has the original picture. What it is there was a fan edit. And what they did was they made the movie poster the same as the Broadway poster, basically. And it looked really, really good. I said, oh my gosh. So, I don't wish ill on nobody, but then again, I kind of do. I hope nobody watches this movie. This woman went on a full-blown tangent. And I mean a tangent. Because it covered her face. And I'm just sitting there like, that's the dumbest thing I have ever heard in my entire life. Because the only thing they covered was her eyes, and they put red lipstick on her. That's it. They weren't making fun of her. I'm quite sure the person who made it is a fan of Wicked, because the Broadway play been out for years. It's been out since I was in middle school, so it's been out for a long time. So she's up here doing this whole tangent rant, and I'm not really understanding it, because all she did was cover your eyes. That's it. You keep talking about how this is erasing you. How? It's literally taking the original poster and turning it over to the fan. That's all it's doing. Like, that's it. And you up here throwing a tangent. Is it because you think people are going to watch the movie? Or because if you think people can watch the movie over this, that's a big turn off. I don't think a lot of people go watching the movie. He's still walking. But even I'm just like, because if I was a director or whoever produced this movie, I would be, first of all, I would be embarrassed. Like, don't do that, please. Don't go on a full-blown tangent over a poster. There are worse things to deal with. So, then if the movie don't go good, because I've seen this a lot too, you said this movie isn't for us, you say it's trash. I was like, well, okay, that's fine. Then, when they don't show up to the movies, you throw a tangent. And you blame the people who you say didn't. That's not how that works. So, I didn't want to see it to begin with, but I don't want to watch it even more, so I'm just going to steer clear from it for the next couple of days, weeks, whenever it is. I'm just going to stay with it, period. How about that? So, anyway, that's pretty much all I have for today. I'll be irritable. So I also said during this challenge, I won't do no junk food. No junk or fast food. Until December 16th. I'm going to be counting down the hours on that. Because I'm just like, it's going to be more of a mental thing than anything. Because I know yesterday, I was looking at, what was it? What is it called? YouTube, there we go. And they were eating the hot honey Wingstop. I wanted that so bad I didn't know what to do. I said, ooh, that was so good. And it was the day before my challenge starts. I'm like, it was around 11 something. I'm just like, okay, let me just stop BSing. So now it's day one. It's gonna be day one. Be safe. Please be careful. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.